Hello everybody, this is Steve from Old Boy Moto. Right, ready to go. Well, g'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. And it's just a really nice day today, and this is the first day that we've had the sun shining for about 2 weeks. So I was running a little bit late this morning, but I thought I'm not going to miss out on a nice day like this. So because the bike's always loaded and ready to go, it didn't take me long to get organised and get all my, stuff on the bike and get out here. So I'm back on the trail to the police cave. I'm going to try and find it today, hoping that I can do it in this video. So we've got a fairly clear sky. The weather's just mild. I can't believe how mild it is actually, because it's been freezing cold the last couple of weeks. So we're blessed with the weather today, and I'm just going to take advantage of it. So thanks for coming along. One thing I will say, the track on the way in, it's really deteriorated. There's a lot of water over it at the moment. There's one thing about this country, the granite drains the water off fairly quickly, so you haven't really got mud, and it's actually pretty good for traction. Actually, this stuff here, when it's dry, it's very skatey and dangerous, but with a bit of moisture on it, it tends to hang together. It's something to bite into, I guess. But I will put the camera helmet on the way out, and you can get an idea of what I had to tackle to get in there. It was a bit of a challenge actually, had to take me time getting in. Anyway guys, wish me luck, and let's hope we find the police cave. So the bees agree that it's a good day too. It's not often you see the bees active in winter. Yeah, so this is the stuff that happens. This is just fresh. It's just come off that tree there. You wouldn't be, you'd have to be pretty stiff to be walking under it when it happened. But anyway, that's what can happen. Well, just to give you an idea, that's how wet it is. You can see the seepage coming out of that rock. Yeah, so as you know, if you've seen the videos, the bush is pretty thick here, and you really got to sort of take care of where you're stepping and what you're doing, and got to try and find the easiest way through for yourself. So I've just come into a bit of an opening here. And one thing I should mention is this mossy looking stuff on the rocks. It is so slippery. It's one thing you really need to take care of if you're out here, is watch where you're walking on this stuff, especially if it's been raining. Yeah, so we're coming out into an opening now. As you can see, these are my markers. I marked these so that I could walk across and find my way back. So I'm back on the trail. GPS is telling me that the flat rock is just over there. So here we go again. Yeah, I can hear some water running. This is the last time I was here, I never heard water running. Here we go. Shit. If you're feeling thirsty, shouldn't have any problem filling a canteen. It's a little bit cloudy, but it wouldn't hurt you. Yeah, so I'm up on Kelly's Lookout, and lookout being the operative word, because the moss up here at the moment is really slippery. Now, I'm thinking, by my GPS I'm right on it, and the cave should be just over here. So I'm hoping to God that that's right, because I don't want to be tramping around here till midnight again. Even though I'm really enjoying this day, I've got I've got a bit of a sweat up. That's unbelievable. That cold, bitter wind is gone. And it is just a pleasure to be here. It's a little bit overcast, but not too bad. There's the Sugarloaf. It just looks fantastic. Just fantastic. What a view. So, I'm literally sliding down on the arse on this rock because have a look at that moss. It's just full of water and it just lets go under your feet and down you go. Very dangerous. Okay, that's pretty level. Yeah, okay, so here I am on a very, very big outcrop. And I'm pretty sure the GPS is telling me I need to be down there somewhere. So it's very deceiving because I thought I'd come down a long way and I'm thinking maybe I'm getting too low. But I'm absolutely not. I'm still way above the treetops here and I can still see the valley, so I'm going to try and sneak through that little gap down there and get down to a lower level. I just thought I'd fire it up here because I am in an absolutely amazing place. Couple of metres away from where my GPS is telling me where I should be, so let's have a look. Well, that's my beanie I left behind last time I was here at the Kelly Cave. And what I'm going to do is, I've got a little magnet on me. I'm going to try and fish around in those crevices to see if they've left anything behind. It'd be amazing to find something. Anyway, we've made it to the Kelly Cave. God knows where the police cave is, but we'll keep looking. Yeah guys, I'm just going to have a bit of a break. I've been out probably an hour and a half and I'm not having any luck. There's places where I've been and there's places where I haven't. Yeah, so I'm going to try over towards Burn Gully a little bit more. I'm thinking that if that's where the police were keeping an eye on, that's where we need to be. So I'm going to sort of head back a little bit. It's not looking too promising at the moment. And I've just got to take my time. It's really hard going. I'm basically climbing vertical to get back, so see how we go. Well, here we are guys. We're back out. And by this time you've probably already gathered that I haven't found the police cave. And I'll tell you what, it's not from lack of trying. I spent 3 hours out there. I'm absolutely knocked up. I had a couple of breaks there, drank plenty of water. Usual thing, I'm going to set up a little bit of a camp and have something to eat. And what I'll do is I'll put the camera on my helmet and, so you can get a look at what the track's like on the way out. Whew. Well, here we go guys, I'm at it again. And boy, do I need some rest. Wow. Tell you what, I'm really knocked up this time. On the way back I took the steepest way. It's the quickest way, but it's the steepest. And I could have saved a lot of energy if I went round, you know, but anyway. Getting a bit frustrated. As you can see, I can find the Kelly Caves fairly easily. I'm glad I did. I got my beanie back. That was brand new. My brand new hard yakka beanie is back in my possession. Very, very happy about that because I thought I'd dropped it out of my pocket while I was trekking down here last time. And it just goes to show there's been no one down here. It's been well over a month or longer since I was down there and found the Kelly Cave. And I had a bit of a fish around here and there through the cracks with my magnet, but didn't turn anything up. Pretty fruitless exercise, that one. I think a metal detector would be the shot. And I've got one in line, so yeah, that'll be something I'll be bringing out with me in future, is a metal detector. But now I've decided I'm going to ring somebody who has been out here and might be able to help me find them. So there's actually 2 different people I can get in touch with and see if I can get some help. And I think that's the way we're going to find them. Like if I add up all the hours I've spent walking around, it's getting a bit ridiculous. So it'd be good to be able to just be guided straight to where the police cave is. So anyway, guy, I'm going to have some lunch and I'm just going to relax. I don't care if I'm here for another hour or so. As you can see, I've got a different flavour. Still the same packet muck. It's very nice because you get a hot meal. And it's actually pretty cool now with the sun gone. I'm actually sweating because I had quite a bloody heavy workout. So what I'll do is I'll put the camera on the way out and you can get a look at the track on the way out and see what that's like. Oh. Oof. Getting a bit cold now, so I might whack this on. Hope it doesn't rain. Yes, so while I'm waiting for that to boil, I just usually have a bit of a think about things and a bit of a pray sometimes and just go through stuff through my head. You know, I'll be honest, when before I come out here, I have a bit of anxiety. You know, by nature I'm a bit of an anxious person, but what has helped me is that I pray through it, and that gets me going. And once I've committed myself, I'll literally get on the bike and do it. It takes a bit of doing for me. I don't know why. Some people just seem to just stride into it and do it really easily. I don't. I tend to mull over all the things that can happen, and I think that's my problem. And I know there's a lot of people out there like me that have anxiety and stuff like that. But anyway, I think once I got my big toe in the water, the rest of me follows, and that's the way it's been, I think. So it's good. I'm loving it out here. I'm gonna just spend an hour or so, have something to eat and relax, and then get on the bike. This one's really good. This one's probably the nicest one. The Rock and Lamb. Yeah, righto, so we're up in the dry part of the track now. It's not too bad here. It's pretty good, you can skirt along. Bike isn't really warmed up yet. So this one's a bit of a challenge. It's a bit sloppy. Some really deep crevices, you wouldn't want to fall in the bloody things, you never get the bike out. Right now, just gonna slop along this. It's solid, but there's probably 3 or 4 inches of bloody 3 or 4 inches of mud. Bang, thump, got through. That's how it is sometimes. It's just suck it and see, you know. She's been torn up here. You'd have to go off-road inland if you really wanted to dodge everything. Have a look at it, it's been carved out. Water's still running. The 4-wheel drives are getting through. Alright. So this is Burn Gully. And I'm really looking forward to going through there, the Burn Gully. It's pretty wet at the moment. It'll be a lovely trek through there and see if we can find London Rock, which will be fantastic one day. Yeah, so you get stuff like this where it's a little bit slippery, and it's not too bad though, you know, like as long as you don't hit the front brake, you're pretty right, you know. Woohoo! Well, that's probably the worst of it. Ah! I just went through the water there. It went right over the top of my boots and down into my feet. There's still a bit of water about. Woohoo! Yeah, so there it is. We're out of the track in one piece. Just a little bit wet. What can you do? The water sprayed up and went over the top of my boots, through my pants and in. Anyway, that's where I was. That's where it is. That's where the caves are, in there. Up through there, right up through the hill there. So it's 5 k's in down on this track, and obviously 5 k's back out. And it is pretty intense. Just got to stay aware and keep it upright. And we managed that again. So been blessed with that. So that's pretty good. Old Chugger performed really, really well. I'm starting to get used to the bike now. I've put well over 3,500 k's on it. And I'm just loving it. It's fantastic. To be able to do this sort of thing is just fantastic. And to have a good, reliable thing to do it on. Yeah, the good old DR650, can't go wrong. So we'll see you at home, and off with the boots, put them in front of the fire and dry myself out. Bye for now, guys.